Hello, everyone. Let me just, I don't know what's wrong. Seem like I'm having a little problem. I want everybody to put a one in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear me, put a one in the chat. Oh, Lord, something is going on wrong. If somebody can put a one in the chat to let me know you can hear me. I guess nobody can hear me. Thank you, Vanita D. Thank you. Okay, you can hear me. Everybody can see me, right? I don't know why it's not moving. What the fuck is going wrong? Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, at least everybody can hear me and everybody can see me. I'm just going to go on and hoping everything acts right. I don't know what's wrong. I really don't know what's wrong. But thank you for being here. Today is Sunday, August 10th. August 10th. Okay, I'm driving. Okay, if you're telling me you're driving, that means y'all can hear me. Okay. Thank you everybody for being here on this Sunday afternoon. We got a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. Some stuff. Here I am. What time did I wake up? Around noon, I think. Around noon. My son woke me up. Son and my grandson woke me up. It woke me up. So, and I actually thanked them for waking me up. First thing out of my mouth, I'm so glad you woke me up, my baby Phoenix. And you know why? Because I looked at the clock. It was too late. It was late. And I feel like my day is gone, but I'm used to feeling like that. But anyway, let me show you all this cute little outfit my daughter laid out for me today. It is, y'all see it? And let me show you something. This is high-waisted. See there? It's high-waisted. See that? And she picked this out for me today. I never wore it. She tore the tax. Cut the tax off today for me. She's feeling a lot better. So she's up dressing me today. And I told her, I just want to be comfortable. So she put me in this today. And she laid out a different pair of earrings, black crosses, but I didn't want to wear those. So only thing I chose was the earrings. But she had some laid out for me, and I put these on. So, let me show you. It got pockets. I didn't know it had pockets. This is from the kids department too. That's that they. It got pockets and everything, and it's I just love it. See there? Let me pull this down. I just love it. I just love it. Don't ask me why I zip up because my house is always cold. I have to stay warm in my own house because my husband likes it cold and my daughter likes it cold. Let me see who all we got here. Hi, Sweet Tea. Thank you for being here in the bushes. She's driving, guys. So we're going to wish you a safe destination or a safe destination home or wherever you're going. That's my Sweet Tea. Thank you, Nate, for being here. Thank you for being here. Pinkie the Housewife and Ann Hepper. Thank you. I love the hundreds. I mean, I'm doing good. Oh, police. Is that the police? You don't call the police on me? Rita, thank you for being here. Sizzling Bunny, thank you too. Sherry Terry, Miss Pinkie and everyone. Hello. Carlton, thank you. Carlton James, thank you for being here as always. Thank you. And Renita, as always, and Sweetie. For everybody. Thank you, guys. And even the ones hiding in the bushes. Let me do something. Did I do this? No, I didn't. Okay, just want to get that done. And let me just tell y'all something. It's some mess going on. Mess going on. When y'all see a wrinkle in my face, that means mess going on. And y'all seen that wrinkle? Wait, let me put that wrinkle back in my face. That's a mess. Y'all see those wrinkles going up under here? That means it's a mess going on. When you see me frowning, that means a mess is going on. Y'all want to see what I'm drinking out of? This is limes and lemons all in here. Limes and lemons, a lot of them. This is my second picture of them. And this picture, I got them at this, each time I go to this restaurant, I get a picture of, they'll bring it in this, but then if you want to buy one, they'll bring you a new one that's dry, or unless you want to take your stuff on out in the picture, it's $5 for this cheap thing, but I got more than one. I like them because it let me know how much water I'm drinking right now. And I started back drinking all my good waters the way I used to. Because my daughter started cutting up my lemons back again yesterday. So she's cutting them up for her and me because I didn't know I still had any. They was in the other refrigerator outside, in the garage here at this house. At the other house, they both inside the house. But in this house, one is in and one is out. And I don't like that one bit. But so I didn't know we had lemons and limes out there. So I was out there just poking around, looking out there see what's out there to eat. And there I go. Limes and lemons. So I put out a couple of them so they can get cut up. And I've been going crazy with this. So if y'all happen to see me say, I got to go right quick, I got to take a break, I'm just going to the bathroom because drinking all this here is making me feel good. But now let's get on to the matter at hand. That's enough of small talk. Okay, go ahead and let me get to the meeting. The matter at hand, I mean. It won't move. Oh, oh. This thing is about to run me crazy, but I ain't doing that. Let me just say, let me see, can I find an old one? I'm not going to do it. Tell you what, guys, just go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe. And only thing I can do right now is just say thank you because I can't pull those up. When I say I can't pull up the hit the like button, well, I'll do it this way. I'll do it that way. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's go ahead. You know how we always get into a video first. We're going to be talking about the Diddy, Sean Diddy Cohen, the Diddler, okay? His relationship with Orange Head, the Donald, okay? Their relationship. How did it go wrong? What happened? How does this thing turn so sour? They used to have a good relationship. Now you tell me that those ain't two friends. When y'all got your head together like that, y'all friends. You ain't telling me you ain't friends. Look at it. When you got your head on like that, y'all friends. Every time I look up, y'all hugging up. See that you can't see these two without hugging on each other. See, you see what I'm saying? Hugging up on each other, all up on each other. You can't tell me they ain't friends. Look, there we go again. And Donald, let me tell you something. You ain't that tall. You know how I know that? Because every picture, Diddy is neck to neck. Only thing taller than Diddy is your hair. just flying up. Your hair, you got that Maybelline. Is it Maybelline? Whatever you stuff, that stuff that makes your hair stand up, and it'll stay up unless a wind come blowing it and knock a hurricane or something hit it, or a tornado hit it. But otherwise, you good. So only thing taller is your hair. But otherwise, you and Diddy about the same height. You just want him to feel shorter than you, so you put your arm around him first. I know that game. Not that I like Diddy any, but I'm just trying to let you know you ain't tall either, Donald. You're not tall at all. Okay? You're not tall. You're always trying to say, yeah, you got them baby hands, little kitty hands, funny looking hands, and big swollen ankles, big swollen ankles, feet, calf, leg, whatever you want to call it. And so, and you ain't cute. You ain't cute. You look kind of funny looking. Okay? Yes, you do. You look kind of funny looking. And I'm not going to talk about nobody need a visa. I'm not going to say the word visa. You know, if you want to go to another country, I'm not going to even say that word. I'm not going to say that word visa, because somebody may get mad if I say the word visa when I look at somebody. It ain't like you want to discover the cure to polio or the measles or something. You haven't done none of that. Or the cure to cancer or anything. You haven't done none of that. You haven't discovered a new world. No, you just came to America on a kind of visa that most people don't know about. We ain't gonna talk about it. You know that kind of visa that most people don't know? Yeah. Not a fiance visa, though. The kind of visa that smart people get. Smart people in the world. Mm-hmm. We ain't talking about it. We ain't talking about it. I don't know how you get it, girl, but you need to let me know so I can let everybody just put it all over my site and let everybody know. Y'all can get one too. We ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna be quiet about that because we don't want nobody to know about it. Let me see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on. We're gonna do our first video of the day. Okay, we're gonna do the first video of the day. Let's hope it comes up because this thing is acting funky. It's trying to go crazy on me. I don't know, and I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say a word. I'm not. Where is that? I'm gonna put that over here. I'm not saying a word, guys. Y'all ain't gonna get me to say nothing. Now I'm just trying to find a video. Because shit, let me just try to find it. I got so much stuff going on here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start this off with a lively video. I think it's lively and fun. Then we're gonna go into because we got to start off happy. You got to start your day off happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna start it off happy, in a happy moment, a happy space. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Let me see. See, can we get it up? Yes, we are. Let me, I know this is not Juneteenth right now. I know it's not Juneteenth. Some people don't know what Juneteenth is. And I ain't got time to go into all of that. Y'all just get on your Google machines and Google Juneteenth. Okay? Because y'all can't lie to me. I know you don't know. So, but anyway, we ain't going to worry about all that. We ain't got time to educate you on Juneteenth, and we ain't got time to educate you on that visa that somebody don't want me to talk about. Watch a previous video. I talked about that visa. I told you what type of visa it was, and I told you who can get it and who can't get it. And how did, I'm not going to say no names, get that visa? I don't know. Probably the whole family came on that visa. I don't know. We ain't talking about that. There must be a seed or something, huh? And maybe some of the ice. Okay. So we're going to start it off with something fun. If the information from the person that posted this video, she said, we are still Juneteenth. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Ooh, let me see. Oh, I need my I need my flag. Let me go get my flag. I was gonna bring my flag, but I'll do this one here, guys. Okay. Let me show you. They're gonna be the video. I'm gonna turn it backwards. Okay. I know I got it backwards, but it's for a reason I got it backwards. So don't be asking me questions. I get tired of y'all asking me questions. Yeah. All my hair, you can tell. Okay. I got it backwards, and I know I got it backwards. But we're gonna be doing this here. I'm going to try to do it with this because I haven't done anything with this I just had physical therapy yesterday. That's why I didn't go live on Saturday. I had physical therapy. 8 o'clock in the morning, I had to be there. We're going to stop that 8 o'clock in the morning stuff. I love getting up at 8, but I had nobody to let me sleep on my way there. I had to drive myself, and I don't like that. That means I have to stay awake and pay attention. Normally, I just throw on a sweatsuit and go. Throw on some sneakers and a sweatsuit and get in the back seat and go to sleep till I get there. But let me see. Oh, Lord, I can't. Okay, y'all ready for the video? Let's get ready for this video now. We got started out right. We're doing happy first. Then we're going to get into the dirty-ish sneakers. The dirty shit. We're going to get into the dirty shit then. Some dirty mess. Straight from the orange man himself. Let me get this video started because I ain't got time to play with. I'm not here to play. Oh, Lord. You can see. What do this do? No, that don't do that. I don't want that. I don't want that. What? Oh, over here. Shoot. Wait now. What? Help me now. There's another one down here. I'll start. Wait. They going on before. Yeah. Because I want to do that too. Ooh. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to. Okay, here it is. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Yeah. Follow me. To see the day when my people can all relate. We must stop fighting. All right, to achieve the peace that was taught in our country. We shall all be free. Follow me. See, this is from the beginning. I had the little girl back there. But when I was talking, but I can't do it all. I can't do it. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. I try. Guys. I try. We're gonna. I'm trying to clean off my socks. I don't have on my alien socks today. So I'm not going to show you what socks I got on because they're not alien socks. But guess what? These pants legs, these are bare bottoms. Shoot. It's for kids. Come here. Can you hear me? What we got this outfit from? Don't even touch me. You want to touch me?
Kids department. Yeah.
Kids department.
Mm-hmm.
You want to touch me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do I got from the kids department? And you take me in? What?
That's what fits you. So it's perfect size.
Perfect size.
Mm-hmm.
This man trying to say, you trying to say your wife ain't got no butt?
Small, yeah.
He said it's just small.
Petite.
He said it's just petite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye-bye. He said it's just small. Okay. I guess he said he don't care. Pinky, keep practicing, you'll get it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a class, actually. Y'all think I'm kidding. I'm going to have this shit damn packed. I'm going to be the best YouTuber that can do this better than any YouTuber. Yes, I'm saying it. I'm going to be so good at this. I'm going to be able to do this better than any YouTuber or blogger. Yes, I am. Because I'm going to take a training class and I'm going to learn. And then y'all, when I learn how to do this thing, nobody's going to be able to do it better than me. And I'm going to be challenging everybody I know. Y'all want to challenge me? Come on with it. Ooh, look, I'm going to be back. And I'm going to buy me a booty, not the kind that you go into surgery. I'm going to go, J.C. Penney's got some fake booties. Underwear with the fake booty in it. Yes, they're underwear with fake booties. I never had one. I just saw them. I'm going to buy me a pair of those fake booties. Not pair of fake booties. I'm going to buy me one of them underwear with the fake booty in it. And let me just show you. So you see where I'm going to go from. I'm going to go from this size here to bam. Let me show you what size. Let me go get the picture. Get a picture. And show y'all what I'm going to be looking at, what y'all going to be looking at one day soon. Wait, no, that ain't going to fit. My butt ain't that big. That ain't going to fit. So, y'all, this is what y'all going to be looking at one day. This is just one thing. I say that. What? Well, y'all get the picture, right? Y'all gonna, I'm gonna be backing it up, backing it up, backing it up. One day y'all gonna see it one day. I'm gonna be backing it up. I'm gonna be doing this here. Oh, damn. That booty look like somebody I know. That's a celebrity I know. Celebrities I know that booties look like this. This is the worst looking booty I ever seen. Oh shit, I gotta take that one. Oh Lord. I don't think that don't look right on me. Because you have to have the rounded hips to go with it. You got, and I can't put a pair of, well, I don't know. You got to have them rounded hips. And if you go rounded here and this here ain't rounded, it ain't gonna look right. So that means I have to get this here. See this here, I got to get this rounded. You know what I mean? You got to have it rounded here, rounded out here, and then I got to have this here rounded here. Up in there, I need some up in there to be rounded all over. So it can look right. Otherwise, I can look like I'm jacked up. Y'all know it's fake then. So You go, y'all go do it right. Don't get no half stuff done. Because I'm not going on the night to get nothing done. I'm gonna just go to the store and y'all want me to pull up the fake booty so y'all can see how much they cost so y'all can find you one? Because some of y'all need a booty too. My husband happy with my booty. I'm just buying a fake booty for one episode of me dancing. I'm going to put an episode. It's going to be episode number 1. It's just going to be for me doing that dance and popping this here thing like this here. That's it. Then that fake booty is I'm going to give it away and throwing it away and give it to somebody that needs a booty. Now, one thing about me, I may need to save it because if I ever do those dances again, somebody challenge me to a dance, I may have to need that fake booty. I may have to have it. Bam, bam. Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna get it. FaceTime me, and I will show you how to do it. Okay, you know I will. Don't get mad. I'll do you though. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, baby. Because one thing about Pinkie learned fast. I learned something fast when it comes to you showing me how to do something. I'm gonna learn it fast. I'm gonna be popping that. Oh look. Okay. Oh Lord, I tell you. Let me just put this in my thing so I can keep it. I need to keep this. This here is so I can remember where we did that dance from. Okay. So I can that video is going to be down in my description box, guys. Okay. So that way you all can, if you want to learn how to do that, it'll be there. Now let's get on about the Donald and the Dippler. Okay. So let's get on. Okay. Dippler thought he was going to get pardoned. His attorney's trying to pull some bull crap over everybody's head, right? Because he wants to get pardoned. But he ain't going to get pardoned. Now they're trying to pretend like, no, they haven't spoke to the Donald yet. They haven't spoke to Donald yet. And they ain't looking for no pardon or this or that. He's just lying. Well, that's what I think, okay? Because they're attorneys. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say that in my mind, that's the way I'm thinking, in my own opinion. Okay? And let me just say this. I'm covered under the copyright section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 or something like that. Okay? I'm covered. Copyright Act of 1976. Everything is alleged, in my own opinion. Okay? So you don't want to take my opinion when I'm saying that y'all know Donald ain't gonna pardon him. Because y'all may not know that. I'm not talking about y'all, I'm talking about the attorneys. Because, they believe anything. They believe all these lies. I don't know why I'm drinking that water like it's going out of style. But anyway, so let's get on to before we. Oh, I want to get on the smell first. Really, I really want to get on that smell first. I want to. Did anybody tell y'all about this smell? Okay, but that's okay. That's okay. There's a bad smell going around. Y'all don't go to the White House. Y'all may get hit with that smell. I ain't saying who. Y'all know I'm not going to say who. Y'all just make sure you hit that like button. Okay? We'll get to that later on after this. Now, let me go ahead and, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, Diddy's lawyers distanced themselves from, Donald. Orange Man pardon. I have not spoken to the you-know-who, the president. And that could be anybody president. It can be any president. I ain't calling no names, though. But anyway, this story was written a few days ago, okay, on the 7th. So Sean Diddy Combs' lawyers, lead attorney, Mark Jericho's, Mark, ain't nobody thinking about him. I thought he was gone by now. I really did. But anyway, claims that I'm going to have to look at it from over here. I'll bring it over. He claims that he has nothing to do with any lobbying for, who, the orange-haired man from a presidential pardon. He's trying to say that he ain't talking to him. He ain't trying to beg. He ain't on his knees begging. He ain't throwing up the prayer hands, and he ain't sending smoke signals. We need help. We ain't doing none of that. But I don't believe that. Okay. But anyway, his attorney told CBS News Nation correspondent, whatever, Duncan, in a CBS Morning interview August 7th, that he has nothing to do with a possible pardon. I have not even had a conversation with nobody. Lord, they just be lying. But I'm not saying this man is lying. I'm saying they just be lying. They could be anybody. I have not spoken to who, the orange-haired man. I have not spoken to anybody who speaks to the orange-haired man about Sean Diddy Combs. I have not. Okay, you can say all you want. You have not. I don't know now. But anyway, and he added that he is not political and only tells Combs what is in the news about a possible pardon. So you're telling him what's in the news about a possible pardon. That means, why would you be telling him what's in the news unless it's concerning him? But by that hitmaker said to go tell Donald, I deserve a pardon. Now, when you look at pictures like this here, let me show you the pictures. Let me show you that picture again. When you look at a picture like this, aren't you asking your old friend that's sitting right there in the White House, hey man, come check me out. Come look me up here. I need you to drive by the Metropolitan Detention Center. I need you to do a drive-by to this place here and talk to me. We're going to have a sit down. And they did have a sit down once. I showed you that sit down. They had a sit down once. I need you to drive by so we can have a sit down so we can talk about this stuff. Because I deserve a pardon. Because I'm Sean Diddy Combs. I'm the Combs. Only person that called me Sean is who, the other Sean. Oh, I wonder what do Donald call him? No, I know what Donald called him. Puff Daddy. That's what he called him. He don't call him Diddy. He don't call him Sean. He called him Puff Daddy. I haven't heard that name in so long, Puff Daddy. Why are you calling this man Puff Daddy? I haven't heard that name in so long. But anyway, he's saying he ain't thinking about it, but we ain't going to go into that because this man from that day. Let's see what he talks.
In New York, Sean Diddy Combs is in jail waiting for his October sentencing. The jury in his sex trafficking and racketeering trial cleared him of those serious charges, but convicted him on 2 counts related to prostitution. In his first interview since the trial, his lead attorney, Mark Agnifilo, sat down with Jerika Duncan to answer questions. She is here with us right now. Jerika, good morning. So the topic of a pardon from President Trump came up. What did he tell you?
Well, that's right. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. A senior White House official declined to comment on, quote, speculation and told us any decision on pardons would come from the president himself. Combs' attorney, Mark Agnifilo, said he has not talked to the Trump administration about it. You mean to tell me that you really have nothing to do with a possible pardon right now?
Nothing. I have nothing to do with a possible pardon.
What is Sean Combs saying about the possibility of a pardon?
I think he knows I'm not political. We've never discussed it other than I tell him what's in the news about it. But you know,
And what's his reaction? Does he laugh? Does he say,
he
let's
says-
look into it?
he
What
says,
does
go
he
tell
say?
him that I need a pardon. Go tell him I deserve a pardon. That's what he said.
Last month, 55-year-old Sean Diddy Combs was convicted on 2 federal counts of prostitution-related offense linked to 2 ex-girlfriends, including Cassie Ventura, a key witness for the prosecution. But Combs was acquitted on the top charges of sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy, avoiding the possibility of life in prison.
It's not over until we get him out.
Lead defense attorney Mark Agnifilo says he's now focused on Combs' sentencing day in October. How are you preparing him?
So I mean, I tell him what the guidelines are, you know, and the guidelines are about 2 or 3 years. And I tell him, you know, the judge could go above the guidelines.
Do you have any regrets in how you tried this case?
It's a good question. Not really. Not really.
You called the relationship between Combs and Ventura a great modern love story. Ventura says she was raped, physically abused, and became addicted to drugs because of Combs.
I think that's what makes it. The rape we vehemently deny. And I know I respect that she said that. I don't think the jury concluded that that happened. In terms of the, you know, the drugs and the other stuff, I think that's what makes it a modern love story. I think she very much loved him, and I know he very much loved her.
Cassie Ventura's attorney told us that Agnifilo's description of the relationship is a, quote, complete disgrace and affront to survivors of domestic violence. Now, we covered a lot more in this interview. Agnifilo said that he talks to his client just about every single day. He told us that Combs is focused on his family and wants to one day get back into performing at Madison Square Garden. This interview was about an hour long. He also told us that Combs did want to testify. Obviously, he did not. That the sex videos he believed helped the defense, and said that those civil court costs are going to add up for him, and said, quote, Combs has the tremendous misfortune of having lawyers all around him all the time.
And he wants to be on stage. Sean Combs.
That's what the
Performing
attorney
again.
said, yeah.
How did you hold your face on straight when he describes it as a modern love story?
Yeah.
I'm very baffled by that characterization.
I think there were a lot
Any
of
way he tries to explain it.
there were a lot of questions about that and just kind of the style at the end in the closing arguments, which is why we did reach out to Doug Wigdor, who represents Cassie Ventura, to get their reaction to it. But at the end of the day, you know, Agnifilo said he's really focused on the sentencing,
Right.
focused on his client, and obviously supports him.
And his family.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
Tarika,
Tarika.
thank you.
How did she hold her face? How did she hold her face on that one? Guys, that is a story to be told, you know, because I don't know. Because to be honestly, a modern love story, why would he think that? Where would he get that from? A modern love story. They have to make up things in their head so they can start believing the lies. You know, did Jeffrey Epstein have a modern love story for this woman here? For Maxwell, was that a modern love story? Was there one? Did he have one? Is Donald one too with his wife? They don't even walk and hold hands. They don't even sleep in the same bed. They don't even. Well, I don't know. Allegedly, that's what I'm hearing. You know what I said? What I mean? Hey, hi Terry. Thank you. Hey, Pinky and chat. What is he always? Girl. Oh, I'm glad you said the word throw up. Let me just put this video up right quick. You just made me think this is one I was planning on showing. Man want to throw up. But let me find it right quick. People want to throw up when they think about this. Ooh. Oh, I was going to play it, but not right now. It's in my toolbox. Let me see, is this the one? I'm wondering, is that the one? I think it is. I think this is the one. I think it is. Let me just try it. I think this is the one about the man saying he want to just throw up. He only throw up every couple of years. So he puked. He got the puke. I think this is the one. Okay. And you just made me think of it when you said throw up. I forgot I had the video. I had put it to the side saying I was going to play it. But I think this is the one where y'all just got to watch it. Okay. I got a lot of good stuff for us tonight. Whew, here we go. Oh, I got to do. I'm going to give it a like because this is MSNBC. Okay. Here we go. Let me make sure I got it turned up. I don't want y'all to miss none of this. Here we go. Oh.
The president's most strident supporters are furious at his Department of Justice after concluded there would be no further disclosures of Jeffrey Epstein-related documents, and that, basically, everyone should just drop it and move on.
The whole thing that this tape shows he didn't kill himself is like a joke. But worse than that, it's a joke that we all get. Like, they're not fooling anybody. So I feel like we're at a dangerous point now.
So now by coming in and being part of the cover-up, the Trump administration has become part of it. I mean, it's just, you cannot see it any other way. So I just got to the office. I'm going to go throw up, actually. And this only happens every few years when something really, really bad happens or something. I mean, I'm physically going to puke probably right now. My mouth is watering right now. Because I have integrity. And, I just really need the Trump administration to succeed and to save this country. And they're doing so much good. And then for them to do something like this tears my guts out.
Do you see what you've done, Pam Bondi? You have made Alex Jones cry and possibly puke, which he only does a few times a year because of how much integrity he has. One of those president's most strident.
So he only pukes a few times out of the year. A few times, a couple years or out of the year. And Pam Bondi, you did this. You did this. You make this man want to cry. He want to cry. He feels the same way as I. Sure do. He feels the same way. Don't throw up. Don't throw up right now. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I want to make sure y'all see that video. I thought that video was so funny. You know, to me, it is just, these people, they was riding with him. They rode with him till the wheels was falling off. They was riding like ride that horsey. Ride. They was riding like nobody else before till the wheels start falling off. And then they still didn't know what to do. Just like that woman talking about, I vote for Donald Trump. I vote for Donald Trump. Expeditiously, too. Can't forget that one. Yeah, it was having a great time. See what happens? I tell you. See what happened? Y'all got. Y'all got. Okay? Now, let me take that one and move it way over here so I know I'm done with that one. Okay? Now, guys, let me take that down. That was too good. That was too good. That was too good. Now we're going to go ahead and get on with the business. I just have to throw some shade in there somewhere. Shade in there. You know, I love to throw my little shade on him. So it's all good and fun, okay? But anyway, him and Diddy had a relationship with each other. They used to be friends. They sat down and did a whole big talk. I'm trying to find that talk because I really want to show that. Let me see. then we're gonna get on to the ones that. Let me see, can I find it? If they talk, they were sitting down talking like two old pals that just got through watching a movie together, just got through playing pool. They just got through doing everything. Let me see. I don't want to. Ooh. Ooh. I just came across this. That's not what I was going to show, but I'm going to show y'all. I just came across this while I was just looking for what I need to find. Look at that. You see that? I didn't want to be unalive or get hurt. Sean Diddy Combs, ex-aide. That's one of his ex-aides. Says, or not telling anyone about the grapes by Bad Boy record founder. Yeah, because I just pulled this up. This is written by Dominique Patton. This is May 29th, 2025, 1:20 p.m. Oh, but this still, and anything about him is old anyway, but that don't mean we ain't gonna, this is updated. Let me pull this over here. I didn't intend to bring this up, but it's here. And, let me just see. Since they're talking about this, because I want us to watch. I got some shameful videos. Huh? I got some shameful videos, that I want you all to see. Let me just go close this door. I want you all to see. These are very shameful videos. When a man talks about him and his daughter got the same thing in common, SPX, that if that wasn't his daughter, he'll be dating her. If that wasn't his daughter, he'll do this. Or I want to see the young lady that's looks like my daughter. I can't tell you that story. I just have to let you hear it for yourself. I'm going to play it for you. But let's see what's happening here first. So this updated 1:20 p.m. This is my first time reading this. Oh my gosh. At the first portion of the testimony today by Sean Diddy Combs, former right-hand lady, was graphic and harsh in detailing of violent mood swings. Oh, I wonder who this must be Jane Doe. No, this is Mia. Okay, we already know about her story. Okay. Because she said she even saw him beat Cassie, his girlfriend Cassie, and others, and she didn't want to be unalive or get hurt, so she wasn't going to tell nobody. This is one of the women that was in the courtroom, and because she said she suffered from Combs for over almost 10 years. She worked in various capacities for the Bad Boy record founder. And that's the one that says, I couldn't tell him no, like about a sandwich. I couldn't tell him no about anything. That's the one that was talking about, I can't tell him no about nothing, not even a sandwich. How can you tell him no? I remember her, so we're not going to dwell on this one here. We remember this woman here. Ooh, Lord. We got some skeletons, but Donald got some skeletons too, and we're getting ready to get into those, okay? We're getting ready to get into the skeletons. Because my thumbnail said, Diddy and Donald, what went wrong? What went wrong with their relationship? Okay? Is it the same thing that went wrong with him and Epstein? Because Donald did Epstein dirty. He bought Epstein wanted to go show him about this house and get his opinion and everything. Next thing you know, Donald, he don't have the money, had the money Epstein had. In my belief, in just my opinion, I think he was jealous, okay? Jealous of him. Although Epstein's a little bitty man, but at least he ain't as ugly. At least he looks somewhat decent, you know. But he's still a rat. Epstein is still a rat. Still a supophile, a propophile, or something. You can call him anything. You can call him a pedophile, a propophile, a supophile, a textophile, anything, a criminal, anything. You just put anything with it. Short man syndrome foul, B complex foul, just name something and just put foul on it. That's him, okay? And Donald was jealous of that, okay? And Donald should be, because he ain't that good looking himself. And he's got a bad body. He built bad, you know. But anyway, he jealous. My President Barack Obama. We all know why. He just jealous of that man. I'd be jealous of, if I was a man, I'd be jealous of Barack too, because Barack is one good looking man. I love that slender, tall man. He's smart. He's educated. Talks well. Walks straight. He got straight legs. Yeah. He don't wear Pampers. He ain't got makeup all over his hand. He ain't got fat ankles. He went to one of the best schools ever. He's an attorney. He's still my president though, until I get another one. What else can you say? He's got a beautiful family, 2 beautiful girls, beautiful wife. I'm jealous too. The man can still ride a bike. He can hike. He can do a lot of things. Play basketball, jump up high and laying down on both his feet without them swelling up. You see what I'm saying? He can eat late at night probably and don't gain no weight. And he don't forget things. He's still sane. He's still got all of those capacities up there. He's good in math, good in reading, good in education. He's good in everything. He's good in he was the best president I know. So I'd be jealous of him too. And he ain't got 50 dozen baby mamas. And he only been married one time. And everybody loves him. And he had more numbers than anybody I know. So I'd be jealous of him too, if I was the orange-haired man. So I don't know. But anyway, before we go on, I'm going to let you all listen to this. This is going to freak some of you all out. I wish I can find this video. I'm going to try. Let me see, can I find it? Because I want y'all to, I'm going to see, can I find it? Because I just want y'all to listen to it. This video, I'm going to have to put up my graphic warning, because this video is not easy to take. Let me, it's not easy to take. Okay. Let me see, can I find it? Okay, I did find it. Okay, I'm gonna play it. I'm just trying to see, is there anybody else got that same story up? That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay. Oh my Lord. Okay, here it is, but I'm gonna. Okay, now I'm gonna put something in front of this. Let me see. Do I need to put anything in front of it? Give me well, let me do it this way. Because I really want to play this. I really want y'all to I'm gonna pull it up on YouTube, TikTok instead. Because I really want y'all to see this or hear it or something. Because this is letting you, because remember I said in my thumbnail, I said Donnie's scary shit. The scary shit. This is the scary shit. Don't fall up. Doesn't fall up or down the stairs. Doesn't have to hold on to the rail. Oh yeah. Oh, when you see Brock be doing that tear up those when he going up those stairs. He be jogging up them stairs like this here. That's man. Yeah. Brock be playing ball. Woo. Woo. He be doing all that. Can't do it. You see what I'm saying? He can't do it. He can't do that. He can't do that. He can't. Okay. Not everybody can be like Brock. Not everybody can be like that. Okay, here it is. Okay, so guys, this is the same one. Okay, so I'm going to play it from TikTok. Y'all, let me put up. Ooh, I need my little sign up. Let me see, do I have it? Yes. Okay, trigger warning. Okay, because graphic content, it could be images or something you hear or anything. I'm just putting it up there because this is a nasty person. Didn't I say that's the shit? The shit falling out of the closet. That's what I mean. We got some shit falling out of the closet. Okay? Let me just do one thing. Let me put this here. Okay. Now we're getting ready to watch it. Okay. Guys. So here it is. Give me 1 second. What did I? Give me 1 second. Okay. Tell you what. Let me take this one down. I'm trying to give me 1 second. This is the video I woke up to this morning. My son and baby woke me up, but then after that, when I got my phone, looked at my phone, this is what first thing this morning.
Donald Trump.
Okay, so y'all get ready. Y'all brace yourself. Okay, just brace yourself because this is hard. Okay, this is that scary shit I'm telling you about. Scary shit. Here it goes.
Donald Trump had specifically asked about me because I remind him of his daughter. And she said, well, she's 13 as well. So he knew the first time that he saw.
Wait now. I want y'all to hear that part. She's 13 as well. Did y'all hear that? She's 13 as well. That's the shit that got in my head when I heard that. I said, what? And that's what I said. This is some scary shit. This is some, I didn't call it stupid or dumb or the Metro file or the Peter file. First thing I said, this is some scary shit. The reason why I said scary is because this is 12 and 13 is like preteen. Isn't that a preteen? She ain't even a full-fledged teenager yet. That's what I'm saying. Wow, he feels the same way as I do. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna start it over so I won't talk through it. So y'all can get the full effect. The full interview is horrifying. That's what they got at the bottom. Oh, Lord.
Donald Trump had specifically asked about me because I remind him of his daughter. And she said, well, she's 13 as well. So he knew the first time that he saw me. But he comes over mad because I was crying. And he said that I should be thankful that someone like Donald Trump took my virginity. He basically didn't say took my virginity. He said, I should be glad that someone like Donald Trump popped my cherry and not some pimply little 14-year-old. And I just was like, what if I said, what if I get pregnant? Not even talking to him. I didn't want to talk to him. I was talking to Tiffany. And he said, well, you'll get an abortion then, bitch. And then just walked away. Donald Trump.
What?
Donald Trump.
What? So this is me hearing it again. I'm fully awake. Said, B, you're getting a, you know what? You should be glad that somebody like him, the orange man, popped the cherry. Oh, my Lord. And what did she say? You're 13, just like his daughter. What y'all got to say on that? I know y'all got something to say on that. If y'all ain't got nothing to say on that, I know something is wrong. Something got to be wrong. What do y'all have to say on that? I'm gonna just shut the F up and let y'all tell me. Oh, okay. Because this is just sick. That's what I'm some sick stuff. This is some crazy. This ain't no regular stuff, guys. This is some sick stuff. Y'all got to see this. This ain't no. Yeah, this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say on this one here. I know it's crazy. Somebody said, dip Donald in the cow shit. He will come out smelling all rosies. Oh no. And I'm glad I read that message, because on that same message, we're going to talk about that odor. We're going to talk about that odor. This is horrifying. Yeah, it is horrifying. Y'all see why? Y'all see why I had to. Let me see if anybody else talking about it. Okay. She got music playing, so we're just gonna. If she said, if you're voting, vote for Trump. Look up Katie Johnson full testimony. He knew she was 13. Even said she reminded him of his daughter. Yes. That's what we just got through. And then she got it in another language. Oh, no, it said, I don't care if you right or left, but voting for a child, great. rapist is disgusting. There's so many testimonies and so much evidence that he was on that island actively participating. Yes. I wonder who got the island now. We need to find out who got that island. Let me see. Oh. Okay. Let me pull it back.
Denise Yap. Where do I know that name from? I don't, so let's throw it in Google. We'll just stick a pin in the comprehension skills to know that the last video with the big old banner that said testimony from Katie Johnson means the audio that you're hearing is not mine, Julia. Let's jump back in. Looks like you're an esthetician in Florida. Florida, big surprise there. And Denise Yap, what are you doing? No gloves, no mask. What the fuck did you do to this poor woman? Please tell me you didn't have her pay. Now, Denise Yap, when I say your name multiple times throughout this video, I finished my degrees. I know quite a bit about SEO, search engine optimization. So Denise Yap, the same way that I easily found this page after Googling your name, will be the same way many people find this video when they Google your name. My intentions of making this video are not to send Denise Yap any hate, and you should not either. Her customers have that covered. And one tip, stop putting your customers in all your responses.
I don't want to hear her.
I think I am good at screaming. I can scream for you.
I shit you not. I don't even know if I told my mother this story. Back when I was in 9th grade, I was 14 years old, and we had this math class, and it was an honors math class. We had a math teacher and a secondary math teacher. It wasn't a paraprofessional, it was a secondary math teacher. We didn't understand why until we found out mid-year that the main math teacher was only a substitute. She only had a substitute certificate. She was not a real teacher. So both of them disappeared in the middle of the school year. But one day we were in class and I was sitting there and I was doing my work and I was listening, and then I look up and I see the second teacher staring at me and smiling. And I'm like, what's wrong? Why are you looking at me? And he was like, oh, you remind me of my daughter. And I was like, okay, maybe that's a wholesome thing. I just remind him of his daughter, but is his daughter somewhere else? Does he miss his daughter? Is that why he's staring at me?
Oh.
And then I come into class another day and I'm the first one in the class and there's nobody else, not even the main teacher. And he's writing on the board and I say, good morning. And he says, hi, baby. I thought I misheard him, and I thought he was saying another student's name, which was Peyton. I was like, oh, I'm not Peyton, I'm Victoria. He says, I know. I said, hi, baby. It was so disgusting. I wanted to throw up in that moment. Oh my God. Why are you going to say I look like your daughter and then hit on me? A 14-year-old and you're a grown man. Literally fucking disgusting.
Right. Y'all, 14. When an old man is looking at you, old grumpy, nasty old man is looking at you, and then say, oh, and smiling and glancing and drooling over you. Oh, you look just like my daughter. Run the other way. He was trying to start grooming her. That's what he was trying to do. Groomed her, trying to groom her from the very beginning. That's what he was trying to do. Can't nobody tell me that grumpy old teacher wasn't trying to groom her. First looking and then telling, oh, you look like my daughter. And then talking about, hey, baby. Oh, no, he's trying her. And he wants to keep going to see how far he could take it. Ooh, my Lord. Y'all got to even watch out for these people. He's infatuated with his daughter. He has said, in my opinion, inappropriate things in an interview. Woo. Oh, we're going to talk about it. I got those interviews. I got them. That's what we're going to talk about. Yes. We got that. Okay, we got that. Let me just play this little part here. Let me see. 111. Okay, we're still on good timing. Yes, he have said nasty things in interviews. A lot of nasty things in interviews. Let me get this out of the way. I'm trying to move things out of the way if I don't need it. So I know. And let me see. I'm just trying to. Okay, this I do want to play this one. Let me see. Oh, this is a live I had for us to listen to. This was a live about the Epstein tapes. Oh, let me get that down. Okay, this is a live that I had set aside for us to listen to. It's the Epstein. I'll just show it to you right quick. Then, if we have time, we'll just we'll put it on then. This was with CNN News 18. I had paused this live and was going to catch us up doing it. It was going on, and they're talking about the Epstein files and everything, and why he's still trying to cover it up. Not everybody's in for that. Not everybody is in for you covering up ish. Green hair man. Let me go ahead and just get that other one started for us. Because Donald is into some freaky stuff that most people don't even know about. Let me try to go ahead. Oh, I'll go ahead and show this pardon thing while I get those video up about him. This is one of those pardon videos I supposed to show, but I missed it. Okay, guys, sorry about that. When we was talking about the pardon with Diddy, I missed it.
Rapper Sean Diddy Combs may be looking to President Trump for help after a jury convicted him on 2 prostitution-related charges last month. In an exclusive interview with CNN, his legal team confirmed they've reached out to the Trump administration about a possible pardon. Now, a jury found the music mogul guilty of transporting individuals for prostitution, but cleared him of more serious racketeering and sex trafficking charges. Combs faces up to 20 years in prison, and his sentencing is set for October.
Okay. Now, that video supposed to be playing during the time when we was talking about his pardon. And his attorney was saying, oh, no, I have not reached out to them. I didn't ask them. I'm not political. Man, you lying. You just lying. I don't know why these people be lying like that. I'm looking for something so I can bring it up. Give me 1 second. Allie Carter is still speaking out. Y'all know who Allie Carter is, right? Yeah, y'all know who she is, right? On the Diddy. Ooh, my Lord. I'm just trying. Oh, anybody heard that? Dr. Phil? Y'all know Dr. Phil, right? Is it? I don't know whether this is true. Well, if it is, I'm getting ready to say it right now. Let me just check. I wasn't looking for it, but wait now. Wait now. Dr. Phil, he getting on my bad side already. He talking about it's going around, not just with one major news outlet, but several major news outlets. Dr. Phil is talking about joining the Trump administration ICE raids. What the F? What the F is going on? We cannot have nothing like that. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Because them, we ain't doing that. This is something new. See, I just be popping up stuff. This is supposed. No, just give me 1 second. Okay. This is some crazy-ish. This is some crazy-ish. Let me. Dr. Phil is. Let me find it on. Oh no. So oh Lord, we can. Dr. Phil, okay, we getting ready. I just saw this right now. And y'all know when I see something, maybe a couple of months back, he went on an ICE raid. Well, I didn't know that. But I'm getting ready to, thank you for letting me know, Terry. Y'all welcome anybody new. Let me go ahead. I did not know that. See, I'll be finding out. Y'all know when I see something I got to, because I'm just, This is under the New York Post, okay? I'm going to go ahead. The ICE raids, I wouldn't dare go on none of that junk because you're beating down people, harassing people.
Trump, you got to be on the page that he's worse than Joe Biden and very different than Joe Biden. Come on, Doc.
Look, it's not politics that determine the outcome of society, it's culture. I don't care about politics. You go back to the beginning, yes, and Democrat and Republicans have been in control about.
Wait now, isn't he sitting on two pillars under his butt? Phil, Dr. Phil, isn't that two pillows, colorful pillows that he's sitting on? He want to look taller in the chair instead of sitting. Well, he's sitting this way. He wants to look like this here, sitting in the chair instead of like this. Oh, he want to look big. He want to look tall. Okay, that's okay, Dr. Phil. You just want to look bigger.
Have been in control about 50-50. They've had control of the House and Senate while they were in control of the presidency about 50-50. They've had it not in control 50-50.
Okay, I'm disappointed that I can't get you to just out and out say that Trump is a completely different animal than the politics on the left and the right that we both agree is very lacking on both sides.
It begs
but
the
that
question.
he is a completely different
Different
element and much more dangerous.
He is. I don't want that music. I don't want that music playing. I didn't want to hear that. Oh, I didn't want that music playing. We're going to listen to this here. Yeah, this is Virginia. Y'all remember Virginia? She's the young lady that came out against the Donald. She's the young lady that came out against Donald, to spoke up with all victims in New York City when they was having this trial. She did not hide her name as a Jane Doe. She's been very outspoken, and she's the one that recently that they claim. You hear me? I keep saying they claim allegedly pow her own self, or unalive her own self, some kind of way. That's what they claim. I don't believe that. So y'all can believe she did it herself. I don't believe that. Okay. But I had this sitting for, let me see, since last week to show y'all this. I've been having this since last week, and I know I didn't show it because I don't remember Gail sitting in that dress. So since it popped up right up, because I have a lot of stuff already sitting, it'll go roll over from one video to the other right after, because I have it on it's a list that I put it on. And so this is from last week, this one here. But I've been wanting to watch this because her family has been speaking out, responding to Maxwell, because right now, Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever, Ghislaine Maxwell, right now, she's sitting in a comfy, like a big comfy chair in Texas. In Texas, guys. They took her from where she was, maximum security for people like her, and put her in a cushy, plush place in Texas where she can run around free. In Texas, minimum security place, like a golf course place, like one of Donald's plays, where prisoners like nonviolent criminals. But she's a full-out petter. And she's sitting in Texas in that place. Y'all get it? She is running the show. This woman ain't, let me show you something. You got Ghislaine Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell, right? Her new job at the White House. She's the boss lady. You got Epstein. He ain't here no more. Okay? They claim he unalived himself by hanging. I don't believe that. I think it was a job done on him. And Donald used to be his best friend. These used to be best friends. Just like P. Diddy. Just like this guy here was his best friend. Y'all see that, don't you? They used to be friends. Look at them. Hooked all up every time you said, touch it every time you said. I wonder who clapped who. But anyway, so Ghislaine Maxwell here, her new job, she got a new job at the White House as boss lady. She's telling the orange hair man what she wants and how she wants it and where she want to be and what type of job she wants. Not just that she wants this, she wants that. She wants to get on out. And if you don't let me out, this is what I'm going to say. And this is, if you do let me out, I won't say your name. I put other fake people's names in there. I give other people that wasn't there, had nothing to do with it, don't even know you from cow shit. I'll just pretend like they was, and I'll take your name out and put another name there. Y'all see what I'm saying? She's going to cook up some bullshit to get out of jail. Oh, this is my lemonade and my flag. Okay, that's my lemonade. But she's running the show. He ain't running the show. She is running the show. For her to be able to go and have a sit down, for people to come to her and they doing a sit down, and then she get moved from a maximum security place somewhere else to Texas. Y'all know who the governor is of Texas, don't you? I ain't saying his name. I'll just give you, he's sitting low. He's sitting low. Because I don't like him. I'm going to give you another hint. He got on a Democrat for saying something about his wheelchair, which he really didn't talk about his wheelchair. She didn't. But he wanted to just go after her, I think, because she's a woman. She's smart, educated, and powerful. When I say powerful, here. They're afraid of that. And then she's Black. They're afraid of that. The people here in Texas, this is a Republican state. I hate to say it. It is. Thank God I'm in Hawaii. I live in Hawaii. Thank God I don't live there. Oh, I don't want no more lemon water. I want some lemonade. Thank God we moved to Hawaii. Okay. But Gayleen said she running the show, ninjas. She running that show. And then Donald got all his little flunkies, all those little Trojans, horses and Trojans. That's what they call the ice raid, Trojan horse now. The one they recently did at the what was that, the Home Depot or someplace? I'll bring it up. Yeah, y'all. Let's hear what Maxwell. She wants clemency request. She wants him to give her clemency. Okay, Ghislaine Maxwell, you calling the shots because this man is already ill, in my opinion. He's not thinking too brightly up there right now. I got a video on that too.
Department is considering making public some of its recent interview with Ghislaine Maxwell, the associate of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Maxwell, as you have heard, was sentenced back in 2022 to 20 years in prison for child sex trafficking and other crimes linked to Jeffrey Epstein. She is currently appealing that sentence. So Maxwell has said that she would testify before Congress about Epstein if she receives clemency from President Trump. Virginia Giuffre was one of Maxwell's and Epstein's most vocal accusers, claiming they began abusing her.
This is the one that they said unalived herself, in which I don't believe that. I think somebody did something because she was the one that's linked to the the royalty. What's his name? The Prince or the Duke or whatever he is. We talked about him last time. I don't want to talk about him though. We're talking about the orange-haired man.
When she was just 16. In 2020, Giuffre told us she believed that Maxwell was actually the mastermind behind the pair's crimes.
She is a monster. She's worse than Epstein. She did things even worse than Epstein did. She was vicious, she was evil, and she was a woman. I would like to see Ghislaine stay in jail forever. I'd like her to apologize for what she's done to me and so many others.
Virginia Giuffre's claims were not part of Maxwell's conviction. Giuffre died by suicide in April, we're sad to say. We are joined now by her brother, Sky Roberts, and her sister-in-law, Amanda Roberts. I'm so glad to have you here both. You know, I did that interview with her during COVID, so we were doing it by Zoom, and I was so struck by your sister's bravery, her courage, her resilience, and her determination to get this story told. And I have to tell you guys, I'm almost embarrassed to admit this. I hadn't even focused on Ghislaine. We were so focused on Epstein and his crimes. I didn't even register about Ghislaine so much until she started saying she was a monster. I went, what? Monster? What did she tell you, Amanda and Sky, about Ghislaine Maxwell? What was your understanding? Amanda, you go first.
In conversations with Virginia, she really described Ghislaine as almost this puppet master, that she kind of was the brains behind recruiting the girls and really used like her womanhood to build that trust and lure these girls in. And then the mask would slip. And she wasn't a victim like the narrative is trying to change right now. She was an active participant in the abuse, the physical and destructive abuse. She was an active participant and a ringleader in this.
She was an active, Sky, she was actively participating?
Correct, yeah. My sister had conversations with me about, you know, how she would physically get involved with her and other survivors out there and physically assault them. And that's, you know, it's a big reason she described her, I think she put it best, as a monster.
So now when you all hear that Ghislaine Maxwell recently said to Congress, look, she will testify publicly about Jeffrey Epstein if she receives clemency. What's your response to that?
For me, I think it's, why are we listening to a known perjurer? I mean, I think if anybody needs to be heard, it's the survivors. They should have a voice. They should have a platform to be able to stand on. And right now, all we're listening to is somebody that is known to be a perjurer. And so, you know, in terms of the testimony, like, I mean, to me, I think we need to be listening to the other side of things, which is the survivors and their voice, help elevate those.
You know, it's being reported from CNN that there is a meeting, they're having a meeting tonight at the vice president's house to come up with a strategy on how to handle the Epstein case. Ghislaine Maxwell, should they release her video? Should they release her conversations that she recently had with the Attorney General? When you hear that there is a strategy and that they're trying to figure out a way to have a united front, what do you think about all this, Amanda?
None of this feels normal and none of it feels above board. There were no conversations with survivors and the family of survivors. There was no outreach to hear that side of the story, which is the center of this story. They're completely being forgotten.
Would you like to have conversations with the Trump administration or the law enforcement officials on this case? Would either one of you like that?
100%. I think we would be the first ones to show up and give our sister's testimony and remind people why she needs to be behind jails and the correct facility. You know, the punishment should fit the crime. And right now where she currently is does not fit the crime.
Yeah, she's been moved to a less secure prison, as you know. What did you think when you heard that? The president said, and we should say, the president has made it very clear he was not involved in any of this. He's not been convicted in any of this, in any wrongdoing in the Epstein case. What is your feeling when you hear that the president said, I did not know she was going to be moved to this facility?
Oh, yes.
I did not know exactly what she has said to Tom.
I think that is a big lie. He knows everything. You cannot tell me Ghislaine Maxwell being moved from one prison to a comfy, low minimum security place, and he didn't know. They don't do nothing without his knowing, without his work. Why would they move her on their own? They would not do that. Only reason she got moved because she spoke with them. That was part of her request. Just like she's requesting clemency, this is part of her request too. And he's afraid that she's going to let the whole kit and caboodles out and put his name all in it. And then when she do talk, half of her testimony is he's going to be wiped out of, because we got to remember his name is all in there, all through there. That was said many times. That was said months and months ago. Now he's suppressing stuff. He told his supporters that he will make sure that those files be released. And those Trump supporters was looking and betting on it. Why do you think they all want to burn the red hat now? Why do you think they all mad? Why do you think they want to puke now? And never cried in years. And now you want to cry? You want to puke? And this and that? And they feel betrayed? Yes. They waking up. Half of them, it's not just waking up. Some and got woke. Some it takes a while for you to wake up. You got to keep waking them and keep turning on that alarm bell and keep showing them stuff and let them keep hearing stuff before they wake all the way up. You know, give me a break on that. They need to wake the F up right now. Stop being led around by men that don't give a darn about you.
Todd Blanche, I don't know at this time.
Yeah. I mean, whether or not you knew it happened, I think it makes you question if there's any backdoor deals going on. You know, for her to be moved to a minimum security prison, which essentially is for white collar crimes, when it's been reported across the board that they made an exception for this. And so it's highly convenient that after she had these conversations with, with various members of the, the administration, that there's now being some sort of preferential treatment going on. And so I do think it makes us question what kind of backdoor deals could be going on.
Let's talk about your sister for just a second, guys, because I told you I admired her so much, and she had been through so much. I would call and check on her from time to time when she had children. I was very happy when she became a mother, when she fell in love and got married. It's a very complicated relationship that has not ended well. And then when she took her own life in April. What do you want people to know about Virginia Giuffre? Because for many people, she's a very attractive blonde teenager in the picture with Prince Andrew. What do you want us to know about her? What did she tell you about her life?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
She was a powerful voice in the survivor community.
Yeah.
And I think she allowed survivors to have a platform. To feel comfortable speaking up. We've had the opportunity to speak with so many survivors, and it's really what motivates us to keep going. But she was also a mom.
Yeah.
She was a sister.
Yeah.
She was, a friend.
Yeah. I don't want people to lose sight of that.
And so, I think she would want survivors to still be able to build off that platform, which is why we're coming forward, because she can't speak for herself now.
And that's why you're speaking. I know you had showed me that she kept journals. I didn't know she kept journals about everything.
Yeah.
And she had written in her journal. Are you comfortable reading it, or would you like Amanda to do it?
I'm going to hand this over to Amanda to read.
I have physical and mental scars that will never heal. I have memories that will never go away. They say time can heal, but this won't. Not until the justice system makes an example out of these people with so-called privileges. I just call it money. The only time I can begin to heal is when their freedom is taken from them, just like they did to me and literally thousands of other victims.
That's tough to hear. And that's her own handwriting, and that's what she said.
Yes.
What would you like to happen, Sky, right now?
Yeah.
Amanda, then you close us out. What would you like to see happen right now?
Yeah. I think what we need to have is a call to action. I think the House subcommittee needs to hear the voices of survivors and not listen to just a perjurer. They deserve to have their voices heard. And I want to make it clear that we would be the first ones to be able to step up there and give testimony on behalf of my sister, with survivors to follow. They need their voices heard.
Amanda? And how do you think about how President Trump is handling this? I'm curious, since he has a huge voice in this.
I think there were promises that were made from the very beginning, specifically with this administration, and people are asking them to hold their promises with transparency and truth. people need to see the real truth and the humans that were actually affected by this. Those are the voices, those are the testimonies that need to come to the forefront and come to light. It would be a travesty. It makes me sick. It makes survivors sick. It is a slap in the face. The idea that she could potentially get a pardon. Survivors are saying no.
Yeah.
No to leniency, no to a pardon. Will you silence them again?
Yeah. Amanda, thank you. Very well said. Sky, thank you. I know that this is very difficult. And you know, you think that you're ready to talk about it, and then you start saying the words out loud, and then it hits you. Thank you so much. I wanted people to have a better understanding, because what I know about this, it's a news story, people move on, but Virginia Giuffre mattered to many people, certainly to your family. She was not just another victim. Thank you both. Thank you both for coming.
Thank you.
Okay. Guys, I'm glad I watched that, because I've been wanting to watch that. That's been on my watch list for a while now. So I'm glad I got a chance to see that and everything. Let me thank you, AFBM, for coming in. That's why Dems made a big partisan vote on oversight on the Epstein files. We will see. Thank you for coming in. Okay, now I do have some other stuff that I want you all to see. Let me, I will Hillary and Bill Clinton to be wiped out, because Bill Clinton blue dress all on Epstein wall. Did he take the photo, or did he model the photo? I don't know. I have no idea about any. Was it water paint, or was it oil paint? Oh gosh, thinking of that. Thinking of that, let me tell you all something. Let me just tell you this while I'm thinking before I forget it. That on the Epstein file, they was talking about I got a picture of that. Let me just bring it up right quick. Let me just bring it up before I say anything. I don't know, have anybody seen this picture? The lady. This is in Epstein's house, guys. Okay. This is in Epstein's house. Okay. This is a bronze. Okay. This is a lady hanging on a rope. She got on a white wedding dress, and a white wedding dress with the veil, a short wedding dress made of bronze. This is hanging over the staircase. I'm going to bring it in so you can see the staircase. You see the staircase as you go up the stairs? This is made of bronze. And if you look at the picture, if you look at it really closely, it looks like that doesn't look like a grown woman's, that looked like a child, the image of a child in that white dress with that white veil on. The rope that she's hanging from is like she's going to nowhere. And then if you look at the paintings next on the wall, the sky, the clouds and everything, it looks like she's going to nowhere, trying to escape. And when she do, she's going to nowhere, trying to escape to nowhere. That is eerie and that is scary looking. You go into a petty house and you see something like that. That's just scary to me. Let me see, can I bring up some more pictures? These are the pictures. These are inside the Jeffrey Epstein Manhattan townhouse from Epstein's New York. Let me see. This is crazy. This is just crazy. I'm serious, guys. But while I do that, I'm going to let you all watch this short video. It's just 5 minutes. Wait, let me give me 1 second. Yeah, this when I say this is some crazy stuff, this is some crazy stuff. This ain't some ordinary stuff that you see. You know what I mean? There's no ordinary stuff. Let me I'm gonna put on that video for you. Just give me 1 second. I'm looking for something. My throat is getting dry. And, you know, I keep it on a certain time limit. Oh, we're almost at that time. But before we do go, I do want to show you. So it seems like I'm going to have, because I try to stop at a certain time. And let me find it. This is the live that's going on. Remember I said I had a live? So we're going to see what's going on that live while I try to pull up pictures, more pictures from that house. This is that live video. It's still live. And I'm going to refresh it to bring us up current to it. Here it is right here.
House Oversight Committee to subpoena the DOJ to release all the Epstein files. But here's the thing. You might say, okay, well, that was 3 weeks ago, so where are the files? It's a good question. The Republican chairman of the committee still has not issued that subpoena, even though he'd agreed to do so. So back with me now is Democratic Congressman Robert Garcia of California, top Democrat on the Oversight Committee. And Congressman, obviously you and I spoke, James Comer, Republican chairman of your committee, had said he was going to move quickly on that subpoena. And I know you had a good faith conversation, right? He'd agreed to do it. And you said, but you're going to hold him to it. So do you know what's going on here?
We're in very close contact. We just spoke actually last Friday, and we think that we are likely a day or two away, a couple days here from the subpoena release. We've seen and gone back and forth on some of the language. We've had discussions about getting this out as fast as possible. Now, look, we think it should have already been out and issued. We put that pressure on. We also know that James Comer has been very clear that it's going to be sent out. They're essentially almost there, and so we are taking him by his word. But the clock is ticking, so we hopefully are days away from this release. And he's very aware that this needs to happen immediately.
All right. So when you talk about the wording and the wordsmithing going on, is the final wording such that you understand it, that it's going to be in this subpoena, that you say that Chairman Comer has told you within, I guess, the last business day, Friday, right, is going to go out in the next couple of days? Is it for everything?
It's the full files, documents, videos, but a couple pieces are really important. I mean, I think some of this speaks to what you just reported on. It's very important, and why this is also a little complicated is we want to ensure that what we get is also centers the victims. What we don't want to have is to re-victimize or re-traumatize the victims. And so ensuring that is redacted, that information is done very carefully, but that the subpoena is clear to the motion that Democrats made is going to be very, very important. So that's what we have been pushing with Chairman Comer and, of course, the House Republicans. Their protection and centering justice for the victims is really important in this part of the process.
Mm-hmm. So how do you deal with the victimizers? Right. I mean, I understand there could be an argument made, well, if there isn't enough to actually charge man A, man B, really wealthy people in Palm Beach, whoever these people may be, then do you redact the names or not? But obviously what people want to know here is not to re-victimize. They want to hold to account the people who engaged in assault who weren't named Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell. Is that going to happen?
Yes, that's exactly right. And that is our goal as well. Look, at the end of the day, it's clear that Donald Trump is covering something up. It's clear that Donald Trump is involved in some sort of cover up at the White House or the DOJ. I mean, we know that Donald Trump is in the files. The DOJ has told him that. We also know that there are other powerful people, and we should not care who they are, what power they hold, how much wealth they have, what political party they're in. But those victims deserve justice. The full files should be released to the public. And of course, we should protect the victims along the way. But at this point, this is something the president campaigned on. Yeah. We now have a bipartisan vote of the Oversight Committee to get the files released. And so it's important that James Comer signs that subpoena immediately and we get the files in front of the Congress.
All right. So then last week, Ghislaine Maxwell, well, the week before that, she meets with the number 2 at the DOJ, Todd Blanche. She meets with him a couple of times, right? 2 days, 2 long meetings. They say, the DOJ says she mentions 100 people in the files. But yet suddenly then she gets moved to a new prison in Texas, much less security, not something where you would put a convicted child sex offender serving 20 years in prison. Never. No precedent for any such thing, and no precedent for anybody being moved so quickly in the system and so efficiently. So what do you think happened here? I mean, it smells bad. Is it really bad?
We're very concerned about this. I mean, to be clear, there's no reason why Ms. Maxwell was moved. And this is happening right after that DOJ meeting, of course, with essentially Donald Trump's personal former lawyer, Mr. Blanche, and that meeting that happened over the course of those 2 days. And so what does, of course, Ms. Maxwell want? She wants a pardon. She wants a reduced sentence. And then she gets moved to essentially a less secure prison, a place that is actually, she can walk around more, have more freedom of her movements. That is not acceptable. She's not eligible for that type of move. We have been engaging with the Bureau of Federal Prisons and asking them some tough questions. Did the DOJ request this? It's something that the president himself ordered to get done for Ms. Maxwell. She's a convicted sex trafficker. We know this already. She has caused major harm to victims, to young women, to girls. And so why she's getting moved is a concerning pattern of some on the right in trying to somehow lionize Ms. Maxwell, give her some cover, or somehow lay the groundwork for some type of reduced sentence. And for what? For what end? So that she maybe essentially takes her focus off Donald Trump, or implicates others but not Donald Trump or Donald Trump's so-called associates or friends. These are all questions that need to be investigated, which is why we need to actually get the files and make them available to the public. We just cannot take Ms. Maxwell's word for it, and for whatever she's going to testify or be deposed on, we've got to see the files ourselves.
That is true.
And she has, of course, been convicted of perjuring herself under oath.
Yeah, that is true. We need to see those files ourselves. But before we leave, I do want to show you all this. Remember, I said I was going to try to pull up the house, Jeffrey Epstein's house, that Manhattan mansion. It's not a house. Okay, we can just forget that. It's not just a regular house. All right, and then so this be blast. Here we go. Oh, let me make sure it's from the beginning. Oh, here we go. Oh, let me see, is this music or not? Oh, that's music playing. Y'all see that? And he got pictures lined up of all the famous people that he knows to impress. I already heard about this. With the Pogue, him and Maxwell with the Pogue. Look at that room. Look at that. Those all VHS tapes, CDs. I bet you nothing but naked children and everything. Somebody abusing those kids. Y'all see this? This is horrible. Okay. Let me see what else. What other? Let me see. Yeah.
Abused by other men. Has the archive footage showing me being abused by other men, used as blackmail. This is her own hand in her own writing. The moment that Virginia Roberts was suicided, I knew something big was about to break. And now it has been confirmed by the New York Times, of all places, a look inside of Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan lair. His 7-story townhouse, the sex offender hosted the elite, displayed photos with presidents, and showcased the first edition of Lolita, according to previously unreported photos and letters. So New York Times got their hands on letters and photos from Epstein. Let's go ahead and go through the breakdown here. New York Times dropped bombshell on Epstein mansion and photos. The entrance was lined with dozens of prosthetic eyeballs.
Yeah, I heard that.
A sculpture of a bride dangling from a rope hangs in the atrium. And it gets so much worse. Look at this. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein hangs himself? Some bride hanging herself? Super creepy. The wall of power. Epstein's dining room credenza was a shrine to his connections. Photos with the Pope, Mick Jagger, Fidel Castro, Bill Clinton, President Harvard, Larry Summers, Richard Branson, Steve Bannon, Bill Gates, Trump and Melinda Gates, and the Saudi crown prince, plus a dollar sign signed by Bill Gates saying, "I was wrong." Remember, Bill Gates is, so you can see here, Hillary Clinton. Here's a photo of Epstein and Hillary Clinton. Here's Fidel Castro right there. You can see Epstein, the Pope. Goodness gracious. Here's a new one, Epstein and Bill Clinton. Look at these guys. Look at these two devils. Look at them. That's the guy.
I think the picture of Bill Clinton, they're not in his home or nothing. That's at a bar somewhere.
You have Richard Branson back here. Here's the Bill Gates photo.
Allegedly.
Then you have Steve Bannon and Donald Trump. Steve Bannon was filming a documentary with Jeffrey Epstein, I guess, is the way that the official story goes. Here's, I look forward to seeing that. It's very strange. I was wrong. Bill Gates, the $1 bill. Remember, Bill Gates' wife, Melinda Gates, says that it was his relationship with Epstein that destroyed their marriage. Here he is with a Saudi crown prince, and so on.
Oh, my Lord, I tell you.
Gracious. The office had a first edition of Lolita on display in Epstein's wood-paneled office, a taxidermied tiger on the floor, and a green first edition of Vladimir's Lolita. As you know, this is a novel about an adult who repeatedly raped.
Okay, this is it on that video.
Just sitting there on display while he has the archive.
Okay, let's go and start over again. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed the live, seeing some stuff that they've been talking about in the news about Jeff Epstein's mansion with all the weird stuff. Hearing the young girl's audio where she said she was 13 and he wanted her, requested her because she looked like his daughter and stuff, like all this creepy stuff. And then that lie like he was going to pardon Diddy. I don't care. But guys, bye-bye. See y'all next time. Thank you, sweet tea.